Welcome to another sunrise session. I'm Etta from Henriette's Dreams711.com, and we're going to get into today's messages, the messages that Spirit wants you to hear. We're going to start with the collective message and then get into the individual messages for each zodiac sign. I pray that only aligned souls find these messages, and any negative energy is transmuted to the highest good of the collective. That being said, let's get started with today's message. We are still very much in the energies of the new moon in Taurus. The moon and Venus entering Taurus yesterday, the 18th, is adding a little is adding a little je ne sais quoi to that energy to stabilize things, to bring you that wish fulfillment, to bring you all those things that you've been praying for, hoping for, asking for, wishing for. That being said, let's see what your guides, the angels, your ancestors want you to know on this day, want you to know that's going to help you along your journey. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know on this Tuesday? And Tuesdays are ruled by Mars. Today is the 19th, and 1 and 9 is 10, which brings us to 1, right? It's the start of a new cycle, especially since we've gone through that new moon in Taurus energy. It's all about the new and bringing in things that fulfill, that satisfy our highest and our greatest good. Holy Spirit, what other messages does the collective need to hear on this day? This is too many. What other messages do the collective need to hear? That almost fell on the floor, but we're going to take it. What's the vibe on this Tuesday? Being that it's ruled by Mars, it's Taco Tuesday, but being that Tuesdays are ruled by Mars, it's a good time to take action when it comes to bringing those things that you say that you wanted, right? Especially if you're born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 7th of any month. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to hear? Well, shout out to Archangel Michael, who's joining us, right? Defend us in our battle and all that good stuff. And then let's get one from here. What other messages do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit? We're getting into the collective message, and then we're going to do the messages for each zodiac sign. Let us know where you're from, how you're doing, and definitely like the live and subscribe. Holy Spirit, what other messages does the collective need to know on this Tuesday? May 19th. If your birthday is today, happy birthday. Let me know in the chat if your birthday is today for a personal message just for you. Maybe we'll start doing that with all the lives. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know on this Tuesday? Thank you, thank you, thank you for spending this part of your day with Spirit, me, and of course, my beautiful soul tribe. Holy Spirit, what other messages? Thank you. Do the collectives need to hear? Anything else? Don't forget to like the live as you come in. Holy Spirit, anything else the collective needs to hear on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday? All right. I think that is enough. This sudden wealth coming out, and it kind of spun out and didn't know whether it wanted to be upright or reversed. And we traditionally, well, I don't read these cards in the reverse. That breakthrough, that moment of things falling together, is not happening just yet. You're reminded that delay doesn't mean denial. Spirit is also letting us know, the whole collective know, One of the reasons why they can't allow you to move forward is that there's still some hidden truths that still need to come out. We heard through the beginning of the year to speak your truth, stand in your truth, follow your intuition, do what you're being called to do, to cut off the people, places, and things that do not serve your highest good, to detach yourself from the people, places, and things that cannot go with you in that new, beautiful chapter that's dawning for you. A lot of us in the collective are in that liminal space, we like to call it, right? The space between who you were and who you are about to become, right? You're in that becoming stage, and it feels like there's so many people in the collective who are just still being kept or held back, letting the storm pass before they are released, right, into their happily ever after, into their abundance, letting whatever truths that have been hidden come out. There are a lot of you in the collective. I'm picking up the energy that there are still some sacred truths that you need to know because you need to have that information to be have that final thing to say, this is why I walked away from so and so. This is why I left the job. Where you're going, people can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore, and people really can't use you anymore. Use you for their benefit, that is, because you're going to see it coming. But before they can release you into that stage, before you can walk into your abundance and have that sudden wealth and have all the good things that you are destined for, there's still some cleanup being done in the background, still some truths that are going to be coming forth. I suspect within the next 72 hours or so, and you could come back and let me know how it works out for you. There's going to be some piece of information that falls into your lap that blows your mind, but finally brings the clarity that you've been searching for a while. It's going to be something that aligns you directly with source so that the Most High can show you this is what it is, not what you think it is or what you were hoping it to be. But you're about to experience clarity on that one thing that's been keeping you stuck. Really use this week, every day, right? To make time to spend with the Most High so you get those messages, you get those intuitive nudges, and you know what to do with them. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tension coming out in the reverse and toil and labor coming out in the reverse. And even though I don't read these in the reverse, it definitely confirms that season of headaches, worry, stagnation, almost about being over, especially for Gemini placements or when it comes to partnerships, not just love partnerships, right? We see the lovers and our mind instantly goes to love, but it's deeper than that, right? This talks about all partnerships. Hold on, business partnerships, right? Partnerships, land agreements, and things like that. Things really working out in your favor without you having to stress out and put in so much work and do so many things and having to put out this effort. You are reminded that all you have to do is say the word, because after all, the Most High is telling you, the universe is telling you, your wish is my command. Let the universe, let your destiny helpers, let the whole world spoil you. On a side note, for some of you that have been struggling in love, either with a particular person or you noticed over the past 9 years, 8 years or so, love has truly been a battlefield. Shout out to the 80s babies, because that's been coming up recently, right? 80s babies and love songs. We're going to come back to that. But love has truly been a battlefield for you because someone that is close to you has been doing something to sabotage your love life, whether it's the bippity boppity boo, whether it's just the holding the attention that you'll never find happiness. That truth will be revealed to you. That person will be revealed to you Move accordingly because justice has already been served. Be careful with who you share your good news with, right? When this cycle starts beginning for you, because a lot of the people you have around you and you really can't get rid of because they're like family, right? So the news is going to get to them regardless if you tell them or not. Keep your distance, right? When it comes between you and people who don't have your highest and greatest good in mind. Next, we have community. Ow, serendipity and all that glitters, right? Because all that glitters isn't necessarily gold, and all that's gold doesn't necessarily glitter. I love this 188 that came together right there, right? The number of karma, the number of things falling into place, like having these serendipitous moments, having that moment of breakthrough, having everything starting to work out for you. And a lot of you by August, right? Especially if you're born on August 16th, um, 811, 118. Um, Between now and then, right? With all the cosmic happenings we're having between now and then, like the solstice, the Lionsgate portal, the eclipses that's coming up in August, is all paving way for you to have those blessings magically, auto magically fall into your lap. But what looks like magic, what looks like serendipity, is really just an answered prayer that has been delayed, that is finally released. Just make sure you're seeing things clearly for what they are, not what you think they are or hope them to be. If you're just joining us, hello, hello, how are you? Let us know where you're from and how you're doing. We're going through the collective and then we'll do the zodiac messages. Make sure you're seeing things clearly, collective. Not what you think they are or hope they are, but what they truly are, right? This moment of chaos, especially when it comes to your money, right? Some of you had people wishing the worst on you. And that's why you've experienced all those delays when it comes to your abundance and your prosperities. Like the opportunities would pop up, but they would fall through your fingers. Yeah, that season is coming to an end. Going back to what was said about letting your destiny helpers help you, you'll be surprised. Like, yeah, we know who the ops are, we know who your enemies are, but you will be surprised at just how many people are around you, how many people are coming to help you get to this period of having serendipity, of having your prayers answered, of having that peace and abundance on every single level? Seeing the Ace of Pentacles now in this card is hard to, it's sometimes we forget, right, that when we see aces, that's divine intervention, right? That is the Most High stepping in to right those wrongs that have been done against you. If you have been experiencing issues with delays when it comes to your money, that's not going to be an issue much longer. You might as well start preparing for how you're going to manage, steward that abundance that's coming in for you. How are you going to manage making 10K, 30K a month, right? 100K a month? Are you going to manage those multiple properties? Don't let that blessing show up and you're not prepared for it because you've been praying for it. Whether it's your finances, love, whatever you've been praying for, this is your cosmic confirmation to start preparing for it right now. Start showing up as if you already have it right now. Next, we have, and I wanted to go to the fates, right? Going back to eight, the number of infinity, right? To infinity and beyond. But coming into a cycle that once it gets started, no one can stop it but you. Once the season, it's not a season. It's not a season. Because seasons, they're time bound, right? We think of winter, fall, spring, summer. It's for a time, right? But this feels like an era. This feels like for some of you, the rest of your life, you're going to have these lucky breaks and opportunities. It's like the whole universe working together to make sure you never shed another tear. They want you to stay in your hopeful energy. They want you to stay optimistic because that success is coming in. Those answered prayers are coming in. Those miracles are coming in. Start to hold space for it. And again, going back to the toil and labor, you don't have to do anything but receive. Prepare to receive. Archangel Michael protecting us in battle. Don't hesitate to call on him to deal with the people that have been standing between you and your success, to deal with everything that stood between you and your happily ever after, to help usher in that period of divine intervention. Of course, you're going to protect yourself. You're going to do everything you need to do. Have that connection with Source, that connection with Most High. Stay on top of your prayers, stay on top of your cleansings. Know which way, which day to do what, and which way to do it. Shout out to everybody that was part of the Wealth and Abundance Road opener yesterday. Results are loading. And for the collective, results are loading. You can feel it. You can almost taste the change that's coming in for you. Now they want you to really know it down to your bone marrow that these changes, these opportunities, these moments of success are coming in for you. Going back to delay doesn't mean denial. You are a whole emperor. You are a whole empress. This balance with this four and angelic support has already arrived. It may not look like it in this moment because a lot of you are still in the thick of it. A lot of you are still in those moments where the sun hasn't come out just yet, but it's starting to. So remain hopeful and know mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and soul, that life is about to pleasantly surprise you with answered prayers, answered in ways that you never dreamed imaginable. Lastly, we have, ew, look at that. Perfect way to end the collective message. We have to the sea and a change in the wind, right? Shout out to anybody born on July 12th. That's a special day beyond birthdays for someone in the collective. But this to the sea and this change in the wind confirms that things are going to start moving, right? Things are going to start going your way, especially after the new moon, especially in this magical month of May where we're having this blue moon. So we already got the heads up that those once in a blue moon opportunities are coming in abundantly. Just prepare for it, right? Anything you had to let go of, anyone who proved themselves disloyal, untrustworthy, and you cut them off, don't look back. They can't go where you're going, beautiful soul. Seven of Cups. Multiple choices. And sometimes we see the Seven of Cups, we think about confusion, but this coming out with the change in the wind and to the sea, you're going to have, yeah, multiple choices. You're going to have so many options. You're going to have so many good things to choose from as your season of despair and things not working out for you automatically start working out for you, right? But again, it's those prayers that are finally being answered, things finally working out for you because you did the work, right? And anybody else who's been standing or anything that's been standing between you and your happily ever after is being dealt with, right? We heard that several times. And of course, Big Daddy Michael, Archangel Michael, is on the job. Do not hesitate to really stand firm, 10 toes down on the things you say you want, and do not compromise. Do not fumble, do not fold. Regardless of what people are telling you about manifesting that dream, you wouldn't have that vision for no reason just because it feels good. You had that vision because it's supposed to be your life, it's supposed to be your way of life. And as one of my mentees shared, right? You don't get the vision without provision. So it's coming. Might as well start preparing. And definitely, definitely do not hesitate to share your good news with the collective because you never know who you will inspire to keep hanging in there. And don't worry about the evil eye. Do not worry about, oh, if I share it, people are going to, the strangers are going to, just put a word on it, right? Ward your name, right? We spoke about this on TikTok last week. Ward your name, right? Anybody who speaks on your name, right, only brings you abundance, only brings you good luck, only brings you whatever it is you want to bring. If people want to throw baneful magic at you, they want to throw hurtful things at you, that's cool, right? You're protected by the Most High. But, you also want to transmute that energy, right? We love free energy. As we cut to Ace of Water and release. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home, but it feels like a new level of stability, right? After a situation or phase has ended, right? That spiritual transformation, moving on from the people, places, and things that do not serve your highest and greatest good. The Ace of Cups is the ace where we see that whole my cup runneth over proverb saying play out. Being in a season where you have more than enough. And I keep saying season, and spirit keeps saying no, it's an era where you will want for nothing. We're going to get into the messages for each zodiac sign as well as pull a mystic message. If you would like a personal message, dream711.com. I don't think we have many scammers here on YouTube, but I will say that I will never reach out to you first. And while I do respond to comments, you'll know it's me. Trust your intuition. And whether it's working with me or somebody else, do not get scammed. Know who you're working with, right? Holy Spirit, what do the signs individually need to know on this Tuesday, this Mars day, right? Overall energy at the bottom of the deck. We're back at that Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups, having that new beginning, that beautiful beginning that's filled with all the good things that you've been praying for, wishing for, hoping for, having your cup runneth over. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Your message for the day is three of air, great sadness, right? Especially with processing, mm, processing what you had to walk away from in order to prepare the good things that's coming for you. Use this moment, right? The liminal space, the moment in between to take time to heal. Forgive yourself and others, and you are reminded, the collective, not just Aries, is reminded that forgiveness is for you, right? It's not for them. It's ending that chapter so they no longer have power over you. It's ending that connection because every time you think about what they did, you get pissed off all over again, right? It's like they did it for the first time. But once you let that go, it frees you from being their emotional slave. Let's get a mystic message for our dearest, dearest Aries. A quick shuffle. Aries, your mystic message is Golden Map. When you align your desires with Spirit's plan, you are truly blessed. Your affirmation on this Tuesday is I fulfill my true purpose. Taurus, sun, moon, and or rising, this unity card, which is your energy, by the way, is the Hierophant. Traditional views or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like minded friends. Seek out your support network, right? Really lean on to them and don't hesitate to ask for help, when it comes to manifesting those changes with this five that you are wanting for your life. Do not, you're in the energy. Some Tauruses are in the energy of, oh, I don't want to say anything because they're going to throw the evil eye and they're going to make fun of me. And then let them, right? Word your name. And transmute that energy, right? Because you are the Hierophant, right? You are the High Priestess, right? You are the Empress or the Emperor. You have the ability to use all of the elements for your highest and greatest good. Do it. Your mystic message, infusing intent. Use crystals to amplify intentions and to help focus your energy. Your affirmation, dear Taurus, is I magnify my soul power. Happy birthday, Taurus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and or Rising with the Awakening card and Archangel Gabriel. Shout out to the archangels that are joining us as I feel a hot, hot flame rising in my chest. We're going to take a little 2 seconds for the tea because the archangels are with us and I need a moment. One thing about channeling messages is that you're never quite truly ready for who's going to show up. But for me to feel that right in my fourth chakra, right, my heart chakra, Gemini, speak your truth. Speak your truth unapologetically. Looking at this energy of resurrection and rebirth and Archangel Gabriel, who's the Archangel of communication, right? Don't hesitate to call on Gabriel to help you have those difficult conversations, Ashe. Don't hesitate to lean into the energy to, because they're all there for our assistance, but they can't really help until we call out to them. That difficult situation that you need to have, that you need to have, look at it from a different perspective, Gemini. Right? Don't look at it as like a time wasted or an energy suck or you really don't want to. No, deal with it. Right? Deal with it and do not let anybody play you. Say what you want, put it out there in the air. Speak to who you need to speak to and let them know where they had you messed up at. Your mystic message today is wild creation. Allow energy to flow freely rather than trying to force the outcome. I am open. Your affirmation is I am open to surprises. You'll be surprised just how quickly your life changes just by saying the word. Just by saying, you know what, St. Jude, I need assistance manifesting abundance in my business and being open to how that shows up, being open to how the universe surprises you because they want to. Man might want to stand in the way, but the rest of the universe wants you to have that happily ever after, right? It is your birthright. Cancer, sun, moon, and or rising with this nine of fire. Do not give up. Whatever you do, dearest, sweetest Cancer, do not give up. Protect what you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. We have the blue moon, the full moon. I know we just got into the new moon and we're already talking about the full moon because it's a blue moon. It's very, very powerful. We're in a very energetically powerful 2 week portal to manifest your biggest boldest dreams. Go for it. Lean into the fire energy, Cancer, right? See wherever you have fire in your chart. Use those planets. Lean into that energy to manifest your happily ever after. What it was doesn't have to be what it is. Your story can be rewritten at any given moment if you allow it, right? Dearest Cancer, your mystic message is the rhythm of life. Feel manifestation as a sacred dance with the universe. Your affirmation is I move in time with spirit. Leo, sun, moon, and or rising. You have the eight of earth. Skilled work being rewarded, reaping the benefits, right? Reaping the harvest of everything you've been putting out there, learning all there is to know, which confirms what came out in the collective, preparing to receive all those good things that you've been praying for, hoping for, wishing for, preparing to receive all the good things and then some because it's coming and it's coming in with this eight of earth and all this green, lush forestry in abundance. These mountains looming in the distance gives the energy of coming out of a tower moment, coming out of a moment where it looked like everything was falling apart. You are reminded, dearest Leo, and anybody else coming out of a season where things look like they were falling apart. Things have to fall apart for better things to come together. Okay? Okay. Leo, your mystic message is universal design. See yourself as part of a sacred web, giving life to your dreams. Your message is very similar to Cancer's message. I collaborate with spirit mainly because Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, you are the universe's darling right now, right? The different cosmic happenings that are going to spark massive change for the collective is happening around your signs, right? We had the new moon in Taurus, Jupiter is in Cancer, right? We have the Lionsgate portal and eclipse season happening during Leo season. Lean into the magic and let it help you manifest those miracles, those intentions, those things that you want. Virgo, sun, moon, and or rising with the moon card and Archangel Haniel. 18, which brings us to 9, cycles ending. You are also reminded that cycles need to end so new ones can begin. You're receiving important psychic insights at this time. Make sure you make time to meditate and make sure you're not doom scrolling when you should be sleeping at night. Make sure you're getting at least the full 8 hours, dearest Virgo, because there are a lot of downloads you need to receive about the information regarding the things that are going on behind your back. In the collective, we heard about there being things that still need to be revealed. Virgo, it feels like that impacts you the most, right? Release any fears or anyone that's been holding you back. You too are being asked to speak your truth unapologetically. Your mystic message, shining wisdom. By the way, Jesus was a Virgo. I'll elaborate on another day. Seek teachings that support you as you manifest your goals. Your affirmation is I learn what I need to know. Libra, sun, moon, and or rising. Ew, in your energy, right? The Empress, Venus energy, Venus is in Taurus right now, right? I think, right? We got to double check that. But it's the energy of lavish abundance, right? Giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others, but heavy on the nurture yourself first, dearest Libra. Those manifestations, manifesting into your reality, are actually a lot closer than what you think. Libra, your mystic message for today is aspire higher, think expansively, and the cosmos ew, conspire to grant you your wishes. But after all, we heard your wish is my command. Libra, you are reminded, and you are ruled by Venus, right? You and Taurus are ruled by Venus. Lean into that energy and claim your birthright. Your affirmation is I create my own destiny. Scorpio, sun, moon, and or rising with the sun card. Ew. And all of these sunflowers and standing at the top with Archangel Uriel. Happy outcomes. We know the sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck, right? It's a moment of finally, it's your moment in the sun. those brilliant new ideas that have been coming in through your mind. You're like, oh, I could never do that. Ah, I don't have time. Make time. Because those ideas, when put into practice, will bring you that wish fulfillment, will bring you that success. Scorpio, have confidence in yourself. If you missed the collective message, feel free to watch the replay because it gets uploaded to YouTube right after. And don't forget to like the live and, of course, subscribe. I would love, love, love to do these messages Monday through Friday, maybe a Saturday for the collective. Scorpio, your mystic message is steady effort. As you move forward, you find resources and rewards await you. Once you take that first step, the universe will meet you. Just take one step at a time. Your affirmation is I take one step at a time. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and or rising. Wait a minute, with this two of earth, which is the two of pentacles, having to make a decision, juggling too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Sometimes you just have to say F it and walk away. Sometimes you just need to go somewhere, clear your mind, and then look at the situation from a new perspective. Make some time today to play at the beach, in the park, outside, right? To connect with source. The answer that you're seeking will come to you. Your mystic message for this beautiful Tuesday: purify desires, burn away old patterns to make room for new possibilities. Because they're endless, by the way. Your affirmation for today is I welcome opportunities. Capricorn, sun, moon, and or rising. I think this came out for you yesterday or maybe Friday with Archangel Haniel. Trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Be careful with the bibbity bobbity boo. Be careful what you're saying yes to. Be careful with how you're using your energy and your power. Have patience when it comes to the things you're manifesting, the things you're calling in. You are reminded Rome wasn't built in a day. Make sure you take a look at all the information you're receiving carefully so you don't trip yourself up. Your mystic message is shared journey. Honor your transformation while being open to others on the path. Right? We have a saying that one you can't eat with one finger, right? You need at least two. It takes two to make a thing go right, right? Together, your affirmation is together we make magic. While you are being cautioned to be careful with who you trust, be careful with who you let into your inner circle, that doesn't mean shut everybody out. It means trust your intuition. Your destiny helpers are en route and they're just waiting for you to say yes. Aquarius, sun, moon, and or rising with the page of fire. News of an exciting new endeavor, a new opportunity is coming your way this week, Aquarius. Do not let the magnitude, the bigness of it scare you. Some of you may be in social media, right? Aquarius aligns with social media, and you'll find that somebody reaches out to you. It's the real deal. Whatever they are asking of you, whatever offer they are presenting you, don't hesitate to take it. Don't say you're not ready. Why me? Why not you? You know, right? Many are called, few are chosen. If you are chosen to do something outside of your comfort zone, in the very least, Aquarius, consider doing it. Your future self will actually be very, very, very proud of you. The ancestors will be very, very proud of you for having the courage to do that brave thing. And that brave thing, Aquarius, changes everything. It ignites a new season of all types of opportunities finding you. One yes can transform your entire life. Okay? Okay. Your mystic message is sacred alchemy. Let your mind, body, and spirit harmonize with your intentions. Your affirmation is I am aligned with spirit. Trust your intuition with these new opportunities that are about to present themselves to you. And Pisces, sun, moon, and or rising in your energy with the Knight of Water, right? Because that's the cups and Pisces is water energy, right? Fish out of water. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. For some of you, you have a Pisces coming in, a romantic offer coming in for somebody that you least expect. But Pisces, with this Knight of Water, right? Being emotional, getting in touch with those parts of you you've been keeping below the surface, it's time for it to come up. Once you deal with everything that you've had buried over the years, some of you over the decades, we listen and we don't judge. Once you allow that to rise to the top, everything flows and it will get you out of that sticky situation. You may not see the how right now, but once you get into the work of releasing all of this emotional baggage, life will become a breeze. Your mystic message: transform limits. Allow spirit to take away doubts, fears, and attachments. Your affirmation is, I change my life with ease, but they're really pointing to the phoenix, right? And this feels like paperwork, office work, like going to the office and just throwing everything to the side. You're being called to dig deep, dearest Pisces, and any emotional fears, hurts, whatever you've been holding on to, let them go. Let them come to the surface and be transformed into something that's for your highest and greatest good. Okay? Okay. That is the messages for the collective. Let's see what you guys are chit chatting about. Hello, hello, hello. Well, there's nobody that has asked anything about the reading. Interesting comments, though. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I trust that you all will have an amazing, amusing, yes, because I am amused. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Have an amazing day and truly know that you are capable and have everything you need to manifest your dreams into your reality, regardless of who says what, like Dorothy, right? In The Wizard of Oz, you have the power within you to change your circumstances at any given moment. Just by you using your voice, using your word, you start to see the ripple effect of manifesting those dreams into your reality. So use your words, say what you want, lean on to the energies of the archangels, your spirit guides, your ancestors to help you manifest those dreams into your realities. Till we meet again, stay blessed.